Our next issue is not only embarrassing, but it can take a heavy toll on a relationship because it often results in sex being over in a matter of minutes. We have Dr. Aaron Spitz here to help us answer a question from Angel and Desmond, who are joining us via Polycom. Welcome to the show, Desmond and Angel.
Thank you. Hi.
So good to have you. So I know you have an embarrassing question, so throw it out there for us.
Basically, what the question is since I've come back from Iraq, I am no longer as good as I have been. I'm a lot shorter in bed than I used to be. How do I get this fixed?
He doesn't last as long.
So when you're having sex, you don't last as long as you used to.
No.
Yes.
You know, and I won't make you, if you don't want to get into the specifics of how long you're lasting, what we're talking about here is premature ejaculation. And I want to make you feel better, Desmond, because this condition at any given time could affect up to 50% of men. So
that is correct.
It's very common.
This is a very common condition. And after your deployment, I'm sure you experienced a significant amount of stress while deployed. Your response to that stress may be to compensate, because the stress can trigger a problem with getting aroused and staying aroused, because stress causes the body to release adrenaline. And even if it only happened once, the brain can recreate that stress with the simple thought of, I wonder if that's going to happen again. And so if you can't last as long, the brain makes up for it by letting you reach climax quicker so that you do get the job done, because after all, climaxing is how we reproduce, and that's probably one of the highest goals we have as a species. And so it's almost a reflexive behavior that's a response to a reaction to stress, perhaps. Now, that's just one of the causes, but that would be one of the most common causes for this happening to somebody later on in their life.
But Desmond, just to clarify, before you were deployed to Iraq, you, by all accounts, had a great sex life?
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I was like, but yeah, since I've gotten back, I mean, I was medically returned from theater due to issues with my kidney, and I mean, I've been told by doctors that it's a possibility that could be part of it. I mean, is that true, or
does that play a role?
It may well be. It turns out that men with kidney failure often have low testosterone. And testosterone is very important for a male sexual response. So if you have a kidney issue, I think it's very important that not only you make sure that your kidneys are stabilized, but that you also check your testosterone level.
So, Dr. Spitz, let's say Desmond goes and he does not have a problem with his testosterone. What can he and other guys out there do to help combat this premature ejaculation? Fortunately, although rapid ejaculation or premature ejaculation is widespread, it's very successfully treatable. There are pills. These are not FDA approved, but they're commonly used. And they are a class of antidepressant, which when used at a very low dose, just triggers the side effect of that antidepressant, which is making it take longer to reach sexual climax. And they're very effective. There are also sprays, numbing sprays. They basically work like Novocaine at the dentist office. So they're not injected, they're sprayed, and they can be very effective, but unfortunately, they can also numb the partner. So, Dr. Spitz, there was no FDA-approved medication for premature ejaculation. There are off-label uses for it, but there is one medication that may be close? Yes, there is a spray that's working its way through the approval process, and our practice actually did the clinical trial for that spray, and we found it to be effective for many men with minimal effect on the partner. And what is that called? Well, I think that the technical name for it is a PSD 502, but I'm sure that's not how it's going to be marketed.
Come up with a better name.
I would hope so.
Point is, Desmond and Angel, there are options. You just need to research those, and we're pretty certain that we can get you back to your nice, healthy sex life. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.